Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Tuesday let me check the date. Tuesday the 31st of October. Well, let's get straight into it. There were no selections for Monday. So, at Catterick, it will be heavy ground. They've got a precautionary inspection at 7:30 Tuesday morning. They had one Monday afternoon. Well, they're going to try it again. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much overnight rain. The rails have been moved out 12 yards. I believe it's in the home straight. Normally, they'll normally come to the near side. So on the straight course, you want high numbers. However, they're quite small fields on the straight course. So basically, you want a jockey that's switched on. They will come near side. I'm convinced now. The ground is atrocious. And sometimes in these 7 furlong races, you will get jockeys drawn high go a ridiculously wide route, as in like they're in the car park, you're thinking get a bit more towards the inner because you're thinking they're losing too much ground. Don't be surprised if they do that, and don't be surprised if you get some crazy winning distances, because when it's heavy at Catterick, it's atrocious. In the 2 mile race, I'm fully expecting them to be walking home. Even the 1 mile 4 furlong race, they will be walking. There will be huge intervals. It's like watching the horses over the fences at Haydock or even Chepstow. It's so slow motion. So let me get into it. So all these horses love soft ground. It's just whether is today the day. Well, there aren't too many more races. Sorry, I was looking at my phone then. I don't know if anybody else keeps getting these text messages for smart meters. They're doing me head in. There's no chance I'm winning all of them. Anyway, moving swiftly on. It's a £10 stake. 20 pence each way, lucky 15, and 50p each way singles. So, the first selection is Magical Effect at 25 to 1 in the 252 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. I've got to keep following this, and all the horses, apart from one of them, are a solid 6 out of 10. The risk is the ground. They're due to go on the ground, but they're not always consistent performers, and this was one of them. But it will suddenly pop up at a decent price. And I've also got this, it's by Ruth Carr, by the way, trained by Ruth Carr. I've also gone for another one of hers. So that's my first selection. The 7 out of 10 goes to Oh So Chic at 17 to 2 in the 322 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. They've also got the favourite, this, the connections of this horse, because they're the same colours. Oh So Chic owes us big time because Joanna Mason let them all get away from her last time when she was travelling really well, about 10 lengths off the pace. She absolutely flew. It was an eye-catching, I think it was 2nd or 3rd. It would appreciate the softer ground. I think it's got a cracking chance of getting at least a place. I never like it when they've been off for about, I think it's 60 days. That's my only concern. But if it arrives in decent form or decent nick and it's fit and ready to go, it's got every chance. And it's got Zach Wheatley taking an extra £5 off. And then it's a kilos there. Anyway. The second of the Ruth Carr horses is Foreseeable Future at 16 to 1 in the 352 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse could pop up at any time. It likes soft ground. It's drawn wide. And it could give Ruth Carr a double. Magical Effect and Foreseeable Future. And finally, Mr. Trevor at 12 to 1 in the 424 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse hacked up when Joe Fanning rode it last time. Joe Fanning is very good when it comes to tactics and also how to ride soft ground. He was a massive technician on soft ground at Chester not too long ago. I think he had a 4-timer. Could be a treble, but might be a 4-timer. So Mr. Trevor has Joe Fanning back on when Connor Beasley rode it last time. And you could see a bit of improvement, but it could be more to do with Joe Fanning being a bit more switched on horse, one of the more switched on jockeys in this race. So, there's 4 selections for Catterick on Tuesday. Hopefully they pass the precautionary inspection at 7:30. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.